Hello and welcome to Amsterdam. It's the second match on the bill today, and it will see the Delta, effectively the home side here in Amsterdam, of course, facing the Bohemia Rugby Warriors of Czechia for this 7th place final in this year's Rugby Europe Super Cup. The Bohemia Warriors, they were in sub-zero conditions in Brussels for their last match, and here in Amsterdam for the Delta it was just 1 degree. So far more conducive to catching the ball in these early exchanges, and picks to the left. Rademacher moves in quickly, it's a sweep to the left, and Sialau will go over and sliding home. First score of the day to Delta.
Sialau, easy finish for him. It was a great pick from the forwards, and then it was just the scrum off. Rademacher who'd seen it. Sialau goes over, easy try for him. The forwards did all the damage, couple of big strong carries.
Forceful in them.
Well, we're just seeing Delta.
Bohemia, though.
Yeah. We're just seeing Delta get some really good front foot ball, and I don't know if you've noticed they're getting an extra man, latching them through that contact area.
Tristan Horak, first shot on goal of the day. Fly half sets it off in a good direction, and the flags are raised. Horak and the Warriors on the board in Amsterdam. Next wave is there. Excellent defence from Warriors. It's up to the back, spun along from Van Oord and onto the right winger. Woets thinks he's got it. Who lifted silverware with the under-20s just 3 weeks ago when they won the European Championships. Who gets it down?
Great finish by Delta. They narrowed up the opposition. They did the hard carries with the forwards. They got so close. They got repelled a number of times, but that was costly for the Warriors as they tightened up around that ruck.
Sticking a pole through the spokes of everything Delta try and do, and how they're going to thwart this though. Lovely break from the fullback, cutting into the 22, out onto the left wing, looking for the ball back inside, and here it comes. William Edwards touches down for Delta.
Sensational try, wasn't it, by Edwards? The counter-attack from the backs of Delta, exceptional. Just that interlinking from centre out to wing. Just that offloading game. They're on the front foot. They're little slip passes back inside. They've passed and then they're following their pass. They're either there to clear out, but because the defence were caught short.
A couple of steps to stretch play to beyond where that ruck was taking place, and then numbers piling forward. Here's Sialau, put some speed on the ball, the outside centre, releasing Woets, and Woets into that corner again, but this time the cleanest of finishes.
Another fantastic try by Woets there. The pace that he has onto the ball, but it was Sialau who enabled him to go through. Just that lovely pass right up to the line, puts his winger away, loads of space, and they're just able to extend their long backs, and it's a great set piece from Delta.
Right to the line again goes Van Oord. That is such high-class fly half play, and Sialau does exactly what a rampaging centre should do, making more yards. Now here come the Delta again, into the line comes Verplank, gets the pass along the line, and here it is for Van Beek.
Well, you called it earlier, Van Beek is such a threat with ball in hand. Both of these wingers are showing a clean set of heels today, just that gas and that confidence, and the little goose step to come out of the attempted tackle. Confidence.
Stoic defence in the end from Bohemia Warriors. 5 tries scored by the Dutch side in this first period. Just 3 points for the Warriors from the boot of Tristan Horak. Well, 2 weeks ago against the Brussels Devils, they had their closest result of the campaign. It was a loss, 44 points to 10 at 29-3 down. They're of course within that parameter to try and make this perhaps their best result of the campaign, but they've got a long 40 minutes ahead of them in order to do that. Will Edwards plays first receiver, nice pass onwards. Good carry in the end from Edwards. Rademacher to the line, Sialau bumps into the first tackle and places the ball Sealau on that inside line, a difficult man to stop. And against the Warriors today, an impossible man to stop.
It's the bowling ball centres, isn't it? You had Edwards carrying like he was a number 8. Really good leg drive. We talked about that contact meters, where it sucks them all in. The quick ball, then to the speedster. Sealau just goes over, and it's his inside centre that's done the damage.
Raymond off the base, gets it to Monal. Lovely line through the middle. Delta opening up the Warriors again. And racing home is Lucas Devey.
On impact to come in, just run those hard lines. And there was a couple of players that could have gone through there. And it was Monal who managed to get the ball away. And just that pass, little tip on Reuter, teammate, just cuts that hard line, steps off his left, gasses round.
Go. Still outside that 5-metre line. So they go to the backs and there's more space there. Warriors just about get hands on shirts to haul the man down, but it's coming again and the Delta are in. They do get their 8th score of the day. And they edge closer to the 50-point mark, and the man coming up with the ball, Pierre Monal.
The pace he put onto that ball, they were threatening so much with their forward runners, and that's been a story of all the day. Warriors have got tight around that breakdown, and then it was just the extra little passes and the jink from Monal. It goes over.
Pierre Monal enjoying his introduction off the bench, the substitute scrum half, because look at the platform he has in front of him. Raymond tries to control the ball, the flip back inside, and the try scored. Wouter Reuter rips through the Warriors' defence, and it is 50.
Yeah, and it was quick thinking, wasn't it, by the scrum half to flick it up to Reuter to go through. That pressure just going up on that loose hand side. They've been given the advantage. 8 is trying to control it. And just that flick up just gave enough time.
Oh, what a way that would have been to finish from Daniel Regal. Another Czech international in this team, but he can't conjure something at the very death for the Bohemia Rugby Warriors. So for both the Warriors and Delta, their Rugby Europe Super Cup season comes to an end, and it is a resounding win for Delta. It's their 2nd victory of the campaign. It's the first time in the 3 editions of the Super Cup.
Yeah, I think he'll be happy that they've been able to, improve on their performances, been able to play the phases and the threats they've got from that back line, and the forwards earned the right, and that front row with that scrummaging, you take your hats off to them.
Chris Raymond finally brought to the front to receive the plate, and 7th position for this team. Why not celebrate it? It's been a season which has involved so much travel.